got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. Don't really need down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that.
Okay, Coach. Well, first opened way back in 1972. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium, part of the Truman Sports Complex here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go, Arnie.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mike, six.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
Let's go.
First and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out.
And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Hey, check. Hey, easy. Check 24. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready. Yellow lady. Watch the curl. Watch that. Sammy. 31. You're good. Line 4, ready. Lucky. 22.
Now on 2nd and 13. Breeze. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, Zoo.
Now Breeze on 3rd down.
Here I come. Here I come.
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Butt set.
5-9. First down.
29 is the mic.
On 1st and 10 is Connor.
Get in the weight room.
Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
Oh, yeah.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go.
Here's Connor. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Jordan Lucas there on the stop.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
29 is the mic. Mike 29. Hey, easy. Hey, easy. Mike 29.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's got Sneed. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Connor, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
29 is kill.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
That's it, baby.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Raiders.
I know a retirement ceremony is a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
Definitely belong.
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I
cool.
just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
It's now 2nd and
95, 56. Mike 29. Here we go. Field left. Let's get it.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Coming, baby.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Ready
So
up.
this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yes.
I got you, son.
You're out.
Switch.
No
Check
score
26, check
after
26.
1 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. We'll see what they'll do here as they're up against a 4th and inches. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th.
Gone.
Watch the shift. Watch twist. Check 13.
Get it.
Kill.
He may try and run for this.
Checking.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Ready. Yellow waiting. Mike 29. I'm scared.
Check. Fresno. You're good. You're good.
Well, now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Ready. 5-8.
29. Second and 3 at the 18-yard line.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
We got 4.
First down.
We got 4. Over. Safety creep. He's coming.
On first down, Connor. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
I'm coming. 11.
Now they'll throw with Breeze.
Tight down. There you go.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 20.
Come on, fellas.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Ready?
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
I'm coming after you. 11. To you. 49. 5. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Check Mike. Safe. Kill. Come on, get set. Kill.
Here's Breeze to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, Alpha.
Hey, easy. Mike 29. Check.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Third and long defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away.
We got this.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Let him know.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
25. Check 25. Mike 6. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Mahomes now on first down.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And his throw here's incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away to his left. Going, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here we go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
29 is the Mike.
On first down, Mahomes, throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. The point after is good, and it's now 14-0.
Chiefs 14, Raiders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Let's go.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them. To play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Sort of a second quarter to forget for him to have 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Motion. Come on, baby.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Strip that ball.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And got his man complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working from the gun, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 more on that one and another first down. When plays break down, that's normally when Mahomes is at his best throwing the football. But as we saw, he can run it too. Last year, 60 carries, 272 yards. Great elusiveness and speed. And the Chiefs obviously don't want. And it'll be intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game.
95-56. You're not ready. Alert flare, flare. Sammy. 52.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Going top shelf for Smith. He's got a man, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready. Check 24. Under 10. 10. Here we go. Go back. We got motion. Back up. 11. 29 is a kill. 29. Kill. Over. Hey, Charlie. Slam. Easy. Check.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Breeze. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Last season for Carlson, bit of a strange rookie year. Won the Vikings job, then was let go week 2 after going 0 for 3, but he picked things back up.
Remember, he was drafted to cure their kicking woes, and he ends up going 0 for 3 against Green Bay, including the potential game winner. Gets cut, picked up by the Raiders, 16 for 17 the rest of the season. I'd say at the end of the year, a pretty good success story.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Check. Crunch.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is... And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 33. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is Connor running right. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and all of a sudden here it's third down.
Ready, 5-8, 5-8. Mike 29.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
All day, baby, all day. Ready.
Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. On second down now, it's Connor, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, kill.
Yeah. You don't want none.
29 seconds. Mike 29.
On third down, it's Connor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. They'll run on first down. Connor. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
At the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Breeze. And he fires one incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. Third down here.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you're trying...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 18. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one.
The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Again, it's Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Get ready.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. But with Damian Williams, it's notable that the Chiefs didn't make a play to go after a big-time running back in the offseason. The coaching staff said back in May they didn't want running back by committee. They trusted Williams to be their starter. You remember last year he was forced into the starting role the final 3 games of the season due to attrition, and he really excelled. And then he was excellent in the playoffs against the Colts and Patriots. Strong indicator that he was ready to be the bell cow. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Coming to you, coming to you.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Yellow. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. 15, yellow. 15. You go, man. You got motion man right there. Hey, check my
Now on second and 13, Mahomes. He finds his running back, Hyde. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Second and 12.
15.
At the Raiders' 41-yard line.
They run it again with Williams.
Run.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Want it, fellas.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard
Hey, go,
line.
Let's go, Lou, lady. It's a party now. It's a party now.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Easy.
Alert 3.
At the 29-yard line.
Motion.
On second down, Williams. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Raiders 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25.
Let's go, baby.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
I'm coming after you.
On first down, it's Connor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Ready.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Right back to Connor here on first.
Run, 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 run!
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down. They'll run on first down. Connor. There he goes again. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. James Conner, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Daddy, baby, let's go. Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Right there.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Single receiver. He's moving, boys, he's moving.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Come on,
7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
43.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent, like the best player of all that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for Kansas City, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Oakland, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.